How's it going, everyone? Dax here, and today we're going to be reacting to a Mr. Beast video, 7 days stranded at sea. Let's get straight into it. This sounds like it's going to be absolutely nuts. And away we go.
We are now stranded on a raft in the middle of the ocean. And there goes our boat. We are now stranded for 7 days.
How much longer?
7 days.
Frick.
Wow.
This raft is literally countless miles from the nearest civilization. And whether we like it or not, my 4 friends and I are stuck on this raft. And
it's like a game raft.
easy.
This is
Hold on a second. I'm going to let that slide.
My 4 friends and I
Can I just see it?
are stuck on this raft.
Dude's got his nipple out, great. Like, why? Is that a laser beam?
It's not going to be easy.
This is brutal. We're all at rock bottom now. This challenge
I recognize a mullet from a distance.
Literal nightmare very fast. Bro,
This is
look
gonna be crazy.
how far away the boat is. I can't even see it anymore. So step 1. We're gonna get sunburned if we don't get shade.
And I had survival specialists equip this raft with tons of wood, rope, and everything else we would need to build ourselves a shelter.
Boys, we need to get
Okay,
started.
that's fair. They've got the stuff. This is actually like the game Raft. This is actually sick. But they've actually got the stuff already on the boat, which is
We're running out of light.
I got this side. Ah, my finger.
Now we set these up like a teepee.
We picked the worst day to start. As you can tell by the clouds, it's literally about the storm. Ah! So,
Oh my
first
God,
thing we
what the
want to
hell?
do is set up some structure to cover us. Also, since we're on this slab of wood for the next 7 days, we need a place to hide from the sun so we don't get sunburned. So, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Speaking
True.
of
It's
birds,
not very sunny
while we
at the
were
moment.
building, this happened.
Bro, the bird! It's coming right at us! Oh my God.
Yo, oh my God, it's a bird.
Yo.
Huh?
This is crazy.
We should name him.
What's his name?
Brian.
Is this scripted?
Brian. What if you went and caught some fish?
Name for a
I know.
bird.
He's looking at me. He understands.
Jimmy, just say the word.
Put the knife away.
Okay, I'll put the knife away.
And the hatchet. Brian, that was a joke.
Forget the bird. We gotta build a shelter.
And while Brian watched,
Speaking
we
of
worked on
food,
our
where
first
is that
shelter
food?
for the rest of the day. Except for my friend Tariq, who spent the entire day getting cool drone shots.
Oh,
And
lol.
I'm not even mad about it.
Hey, yo, that looks sick, though.
Inside this crate is the food for all 5 of us for the next 7 days.
Oh, okay.
My gosh.
Oh, we're looking at it. Beef jerky, some type of cereal. Is it peanut butter? Canned food. It doesn't really look like 7 days worth of food for 5 people, but you know.
And in these 2 barrels is our entire water
Each
supply
their own.
for all 5 of us.
How does it taste? Very hot.
There was dirt in my cup.
It's getting dark, and that crate has the word sleep on it. Hopefully the survival guides gave us something soft. Why are they wet? Things do get wet on a boat.
True.
I'm ready for bed.
True. That is laser beam. I thought I was
This is
tripping.
night 1, and Brian is just yawning.
This is
Yo, he's still there.
miserable. This is all the coverage we have.
I didn't realize what I was signing up for.
Brian's got to be a paid actor. I got to say it. I got to say
It's
it.
hot.
Anything on the internet nowadays is fake. That is a paid actor bird. There's no way he sat on the raft with them just chilling,
This thing
bro.
will not stop swaying, and I feel like I'm gonna puke. And I'm surrounded by a bunch of sweaty people.
Hey, sweaty man.
If you guys smell this bad on day 1, what are you gonna smell like on day 7?
Oh god. Can you imagine? Apparently you
Our
go
first night of
nose
sleep
blind after a
was
certain point.
Really rough. Sleeping is impossible. These waves are just making me miserable. And to make matters worse, our best friend Brian ended up leaving us that morning.
Brian!
No, Brian. You didn't get paid enough for
Today's
this.
objective is to build ourselves
Oh.
a permanent weatherproof shelter.
How do we turn that into a livable structure?
There's definitely something here.
Luckily,
Okay.
I had them throw a bunch of wood on the raft so we could build a nice house. How we
Sick.
built the house, I'm not quite sure, but they said this is enough to build a house.
But ironically, right as we got started,
No, it's raining!
Oh my god.
Jimmy, get my
Oh
shark
no, what's it
cover.
going overboard? Oh, oh no, I hate that. I hate that.
This is miserable.
I don't like that.
This is bad.
Jesus Christ, you're not doing the right thing, Nolan. Listen with your ear.
Why do you yell so much? Because you don't want to hit Nolan.
Jesus.
Just rain.
Shut up! At least we don't have to shower.
They kind of have the energy of the flex tape guy. I saw it. This boat in half, but they're like constantly at
We
100.
still have over 6 days left.
where do we go poop?
Oh, we have to build the pooper.
What?
We have to build everything that's here. We have to build the toilet, build our shelter, the fire, everything.
The moment the rain finished, the boys and I
Fire?
needed to build
You can put
all of our
fire on
survival
that?
essentials. Starting with the shelter.
Isn't it
Tear
flammable?
this down in the name of something better.
5-minute break for Chris.
I also need a
Oh,
break.
yo, he's
I'm seasick. I'm out of it.
You gotta pick this up. I can't
lazy
pick it up
laser.
anymore.
I feel like you're doing all the work, but we got 2 other
Yeah.
goofs just laying down.
I'm miserable.
We built one wall.
Yeah, we built one wall. All together.
Let's go.
Regardless of being seasick, it was going to take all of us if we wanted to finish this.
Now you guys bring it forward. There we go.
Let's go.
How many YouTubers does it take to build a little structure?
What? Did we
Is that a whale? I think that's a whale.
No
That's insane.
shot.
Sick. Oh my
That's
god.
kinda
that
sick,
is
not gonna lie.
There are actually whales.
That's
This
so
experience just
close.
keeps getting better. Shelter, water, not being near Nolan. I'm
Wait,
never going
what?
to take that for granted again.
Probably would have been really useful to build the ladder first.
Do you reckon they're actually doing it? I know they said that they're doing it, but there's some like YouTubers that would go away, sleep on a boat, come back to the raft in the morning, but they are filming themselves sleeping, so we don't know. I don't know. I'd like to see a whole 7 days worth of just reel of them on the boat, because that'd be crazy if they're actually doing this. Fair play to them.
Got a ladder now. I literally just built this 4 minutes ago.
After hours of building, we were finally getting somewhere.
Building a ladder out, that's pretty
I
sick.
severely regret making this a 7-day challenge instead of a 50-hour challenge like all our other videos. We keep rocking back and forth. It's freaking miserable. I'm gonna puke.
And
Yeah, that would
finally,
be the
just as
worst.
the sun was going down,
Camp is now organized.
I've never been on a boat, so I would never know if I'd
My
get
bed is
seasick.
still broken, but I'm gonna get some sleep tonight because I'm that tired.
Wait, his bed's broken? Why?
I wake you up. Just go back to bed. I'm just vlogging. I accidentally woke Laser up. I feel bad now.
This might be the most tired I've ever been in my entire life.
Well, that looks sick, but it also looks like it's
Now
AI
day
generated.
3, and somehow our building didn't fall over. I'll take that as a dub.
That
Noises
is a
that
dub.
this structure made while I was sleeping last night filled me with nightmares.
it's day 3 and we've really started to get into a rhythm. Our morning routine consisted of peeing in the corner,
Bro, who vlogs in the pee corner?
I'm not moving.
eating
That's
our
an alpha
breakfast,
Surviving
stance.
on festivals. That's all you need.
and drinking hot barrel water.
So dehydrated.
Ew.
I need this.
We're about 36 hours in, and we're almost halfway through a barrel of water.
Is that slow or fast? We're gonna run out on day 6.
Running low on water and food
Yeah.
gave me an idea.
Wait, here,
Kind of
what?
curious to see what's
How
under
did he
the
work
boat.
that out? That's smart.
Dude, there's so many fish below us.
So we decided to try to catch some dinner, but we weren't very good at it.
Why does this take so long? I just want something to put in my stomach. Brian!
Ryan, help us catch fish!
Brian!
Turns out fishing is a lot harder than YouTube. After hours, we caught
No doubt.
absolutely nothing. Why can't we catch anything?
Whole lot of waiting,
give up.
apparently.
We were tired, dehydrated, and hungry, which forced us to dig into our rations.
Let's have ourselves a feast.
On day 3?
In our
That's
supplies,
black.
we had wood to build a fire and pans to cook with.
You take big stick and make really little sticks. And then make
Good to
medium
know.
sticks. Then use the big sticks at the end.
Oh, they got like a little.
Look at them beans,
Barbecue.
baby.
I'm so excited. This looks awesome. This is a really bad. Can you tell we've been at sea for 3 days?
Literally.
When have I ever been this excited over canned chili?
Hey, I put some love into this one. It's not just canned chili anymore. It's got tomatoes, kidney beans.
You don't have to keep talking. I'm already drooling.
This was our first hot meal in days, but it was also a good chunk of our rations, so we made sure to enjoy it.
I'm feeling a lot better. I think the first 2 days were definitely the most miserable. I think we're slowly losing our minds and it's actually becoming bearable. I still haven't gone to the bathroom. That's my biggest concern now.
Oh, that chili will make you go to the bathroom, my friend. Oh.
I'm
sleeping,
struggling
bud?
to sleep. This raft is just rocking like crazy.
Oof.
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of miserable. Hopefully tomorrow's better.
Oh no.
None of us managed to get any sleep.
We lost the back of our fort last night. The house needs some repairs.
Tensions are pretty high on the raft this morning. Nolan's a little upset.
Oh, does that mean they've argued off camera and we don't know about it? Oh, I'd like to see the behind the scenes on this recorded. I would love it.
Broke his bed.
I bet they're all hating each other right now.
And he's just in his feels right now.
It'll be okay.
You probably would have quit the channel if I did that.
This is easily the worst. Oh, there's thunder. I swear if it starts raining again.
Oh, I can't take that.
And to make matters worse, we accidentally dropped our ladle in the drinking water. And since we haven't showered in 4 days, grabbing it technically contaminated the drinking water.
I'm never drinking out of that again.
Worried when we run out of water.
Because of the contamination, a third of our water was...
But wouldn't using the ladle all that time be contaminating it also? I don't know. It depends. Suppose if they're not actually... I don't know. They should have that covered 24/7, don't they? I suppose they do, but it doesn't look like it here. I don't know, man.
It's no longer safe to drink.
It's only Mr. Beast sweat, you know?
For whatever reason, the more I suffer, the more you guys watch. Some of our most popular videos are when I buried myself alive, spent time in solitary confinement, so I hope you're happy. I'm suffering again. It's not easy surviving on a raft, but after 4 long days...
Laser's finally pooping.
You play
Let's
a
go.
celebratory song.
Oh my god.
Laser beam is
pooping. See how all those clouds over there are dark?
What the? Yo, hell
They're
no.
gonna pour down on us tonight. Tonight's gonna suck.
We
Sea
didn't know
storms
it
are
yet, but
different.
the biggest storm of the entire challenge was heading right towards us. And when we saw it approaching, we tried to prepare as much as possible.
Can't wait for another storm just to destroy all this again.
Tariq is fixing his side of the fort, and Chris is fixing the roof.
And I'm now the cameraman for some reason.
There's a storm of ruin!
And while they're preparing the shelter for the storm, I'm gonna tell you guys about Shopify, because it might literally storm until the end of the challenge.
This is gonna be a bit rocky.
Shopify is a platform that makes it easy for anyone to start a business. They literally
what
support
about
millions
sharks?
of small businesses all around the
From
world.
selling wood to nails
So I'm talking
to
over his
crates
promo.
to
I let him promo.
Crocs, they support businesses that sell it on Shopify.
Sick.
Gonna have absolutely zero tarps covering this structure. I am worried about it.
100% of what I sell online, from merch to feastables, I do with Shopify. It's actually getting pretty rocky out here.
Sounds like
The wind is
Spotify.
getting crazy. We're out
They
of
better be
nails.
careful.
It's really hard to work around the wind, guys.
Stop yelling and do things!
Shopify even has a new AI tool called Sidekick, making running your entire business easier.
Just like surviving on this raft can be hard, so can entrepreneurship. And that's why they do everything in their power to make it as easy as possible for you.
Sick.
Worst nightmare. So miserable. Go to shopify.com/MrBeast to give it a try right now. Thank you, Shopify. Let's go prep for the storm.
Yeah, they could be
I'm
surrounded by
fucking
like
wet.
7
Maybe
sharks
you can
right
start
now.
helping us, Jamie.
Nah.
I was paying for the raft.
It's big.
The storm was really starting to pick up, but that night it got so much worse.
This really puts the helter in shelter, eh? Ah! Oh no! Dude! No!
Karma
It's leaking!
for the bad puns.
This shelter is the opposite of waterproof.
This is brutal.
What do we do? We have 3 more nights
Next 3
Nolan.
days, by the way.
There's water everywhere.
Jesus. This looks like the worst night yet.
This is the most insane night yet.
That's what I said.
Struggling right now.
I'm telling my words.
Safe anymore? We would have just filmed this in a studio. But no, we have to be the real channel that doesn't fake things. Oh, we're gonna die. We're getting just destroyed. Oh, I'm getting hit.
There's a hole that is completely opened up over my bed.
I can't do this. I can't do this. You can end this video, Jimmy.
Jimmy, please.
I tried to talk all you guys out of it. You all said yes. This is the worst experience
I've
My
ever had in
subtitles
my
are covering
entire life.
subtitles.
hate every part of this. Bro, I'm just miserable right now.
The storm was reaching a new peak with every passing hour.
This
We were
doesn't look
desperate,
real.
So we
It's
tried
sick
using
though.
our beds as literal walls to protect us from the rain.
We're all at rock bottom now. Been raining for a few hours. Stuff's freezing cold. We don't have beds. I'm getting nauseous.
I don't know if we're gonna make it this full 7 days at this point.
It rained
Sucks, man.
nonstop for around 20 hours straight. And after standing the whole night, completely soaked and exhausted, we had to push ourselves to dry off our supplies and rebuild camp.
Our raft is just in shambles. Look at our beds. We're drying them off. This is harder than Antarctica. This is harder than a desert video. I'm just ready to be home.
I gotta see them videos.
This raft. I never want to see it again.
Our entire fire pit is completely drenched. We couldn't start a fire if we wanted to tonight. No dinner.
And to make matters
Jeez.
worse, all of our food was completely soaked, meaning only a portion of it was still safe to eat.
We had stability.
Wait,
We had food. We had
wait, they had cans, tin cans and stuff, right? Wait, what was soggy that they couldn't eat in that crate, bro? Yo, they're just creating stuff. No, what was in there actually? Let's go back. A peanut butter that was in a jar. They eat all the peanut butter. There's a cereal that was in a plastic bag. Nah, there was no like foods that shouldn't be able to be edible, right? Surely. Where's the food, man? I'm trying to find the food section. Well, anyway, we'll go back to it near the end. But no, I don't believe...
Only a portion of it was still safe to eat.
We had stability, we had food, we had dry beds.
I think that's the actual amount of food they had near the end anyway, just on the fact that they didn't look like they had a lot of food to begin with.
And we took it for granted.
We cannot take another night like that. We need to waterproof the shelter. We just ripped that off, tied it here, and then we'll leave the airflow to the side. Yeah, this is... I mean, last night we were shivering cold and wanted to die. So would you rather be warm and dry or cold and wet? Put a zip tie here, Nolan, tie a rope to that, zip tie it there.
They're going full construction mode now. They have experienced a bad night, so now they're going full on.
And hang up all our wet stuff.
Hey, yo, let's go.
Maybe we'll have dry towels by tomorrow.
If it's warm, if it's not warm, that's not gonna help.
I stay tired.
After fixing camp, we were so exhausted that we spent most of the day sleeping. But at least when we woke up, we were reunited with a familiar friend.
Brian.
I'm back. Oh my god. You sound like the seagulls from Finding Nemo.
After being stuck on a raft for 5 days with these guys,
This really is a nightmare.
I'll admit it, I miss Brian.
Brian, moved on. You may not have given up on Brian, but Brian gave up on you.
Brian's giving up on us.
We have 2 days left. We're running out of food. Our water's contaminated.
And we're all borderline dying.
I'm going crazy.
These last 2 days will be interesting.
Sweet.
Whoa, what could go wrong now?
I can literally see 500 fish down there. That is crazy. Oh my gosh, this poop bucket stinks.
I almost had a mental break last night. I was shivering, wet the entire time, could not sleep. It was one of the worst nights of my life.
Last night, shivering in the torrential rain in the middle of the deep, dark ocean. You know, we got through it. Now the end of this challenge should not come soon enough.
Making the challenge 7 days was a horrible decision. This is so much harder.
7 days is crazy.
The new reinforced waterproof fortress actually worked.
Lennon said it rained last night, did it?
Yeah, at 4 a.m. sprinkled a little bit.
Hey, here's the beauty. I didn't even know.
That was the best sleep I've ever gotten.
I actually got a full night's sleep last night.
I can barely even open my eyeballs.
I would say this is the hardest challenge we've ever done. Adding the extra 5 days on the end of a 50-hour challenge definitely makes it harder. The fact that we're just drifting at sea on this hunk of wood, that's pretty impressive.
And while it seemed like the rain was over, we found ourselves encountering a new obstacle. We've gone from shivering cold like 2 nights ago to it being scorching hot, unbelievably hot.
god.
I'm about to jump in the water because
Whereabouts are they?
We're gonna go swimming.
I hope Nolan can swim.
And while they cooled off in their own way, we got creative with ours.
Whoa. What are they doing? Sharks? There could be anything in there, bro. Like, they saw whales earlier. Are they crazy?
I feel amazing.
A jellyfish hit me.
No.
I'm going to say there's...
I knew it was a great idea not to go swimming.
Exactly.
Are you okay?
I know if I just come from the Australian as well. He knows. Do you know what I mean? He lives in Australia. All the things that can kill you. He knows.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got a little welts and some red lines.
For the majority of the day, it was so hot.
no.
We literally couldn't walk on the deck.
Yeah, I'm
And
hot.
I don't want to be alive. because
Yeah,
I'm hot.
it's very hot.
But as the sun went down,
Jellyfish
we
stings
were
sting,
optimistic
like,
about
bad
reaching the
as
finish
well.
line. We have less than 24 hours left in the challenge.
This has
like
genuinely
fag
been the
bone
hardest challenge
skin.
video I've ever been a part of.
Honestly, this whole experience has made me appreciate all the things we take for granted in life, like your shower, your food,
I miss food.
a working toilet. I never want to poo in a bucket again.
I say we celebrate making it this far with the Feastable Bar.
Yes.
Available in every Walmart, Target, 7-Eleven, Albertsons, and America. In 2023, if you're still buying Hershey's, it's kind of lame. Hershey.
Sick. I'd want to try that, to be honest. But I was thinking as well, like, it wouldn't be breaking the rules to get the boat to bring food over. Like, I don't see that breaking a rule. The only rule is that they don't leave the raft. That is the only rule that they should live by. So I wouldn't see a problem with them getting given food by the boat.
She's for the boomers.
Oh. Why is my chair just broke?
Jimmy, I'm starting to think you ate all the food.
Yeah, I guess I'll just continue the time lapse with the broken chair, I guess. This is our final night sleeping together, everybody.
I'm so glad to sleep alone.
I'm gonna miss sleeping by your side.
100%. I would not rather sleep next to any other man.
Wait, what?
And with that, I'm going to bed.
I hurt my brain to work. I'm not working that out. Day 7, 5 hours left.
After an amazing night's sleep, we were visited by a familiar face. Brian brought his family to say goodbye to us on the last day.
Thank you, Brian. That meant a lot.
It's almost like we were family to
Dude.
Brian.
We were.
He kept us safe during
That's
that,
got to be
the
a
night we
paid
had
bird.
the least
Unsaying
shelter.
it.
Maybe he's just a pea-brain bird.
Shut up. Nolan, off the raft.
I wish.
That was emotional.
Everything's
Yeah,
going
he's so
full
negative.
circle. We had so many crazy memories in this raft.
Yep, and I think my best memory is going to be leaving.
We spent over 150 hours on this floating piece of wood. And even though it was easily the hardest thing I've ever done, the boys and I still had some good times.
Where's this boat?
Where's the boat?
In the boat!
Then finally, the end was literally in sight.
Hell yeah.
Alert the ship of our location.
Signaling the boat!
Oh my god, really? Aren't they only for like emergencies?
Oh my god!
I'm
Jesus.
getting off this route.
The first 10,000 people to go to the shop app will get a free box of Feastables. Click the link in the description to download the shop app right now.
Oh, there's no way we got there, guys. They've already gone. Subscribe or we eat Brian. Oh, no, that's not good. That's not good at all. Good video, though. Very good, very good. Go check out the original in the description down below. I will see you in the next video. Later.